ที่ไหนเราไม่ได้ว่ากันที่ว่าเราเป็นใครผมชื่อลีอายุจือปานะครับประเด็นหนึ่งที่เราเลือกกาแฟแน่นอนว่าชุมชนเรามีกาแฟอยู่แล้วนะครับแล้วก็พอได้มีโอกาสได้ไปออกไปเรียนหนังสือข้างนอกนะครับพอได้ทำงานมีประสบการณ์แล้วก็เจอโลกกว้างมากขึ้นพอมองย้อนกลับมาที่บ้านเราก็รู้สึกว่าบ้านเราก็มีปัญหานะก็มีคำถามเกิดขึ้นว่าทำไมเราไม่กลับบ้านที่จะไปแก้ปัญหาเหล่านั้นเราอยากเห็นคนที่เป็นคนรุ่นใหม่เนี่ยที่ถือว่ามีการศึกษาเนี่ยเขาไม่ทิ้งท้องถิ่นผมก็จะมักจะคิดเสมอว่าเราโตได้นะเราพัฒนาตัวเองได้แต่ว่าเราควรจะเป็นคนที่ไม่ควรที่จะลืมรากตัวเองในขณะเดียวกันเนี่ยถ้ามีโอกาสเนี่ยเราก็ต้องไปแบบสากลให้ได้อะไปยืนอยู่บนเวทีโลกให้ได้อะคุณพ่อคุณแม่เนี่ยเป็นคนที่เขาเกิดแล้วก็โตที่ทั้งประเทศจีนแล้วก็พม่าเนาะช่วงระหว่างนั้นก็คือเป็นช่วงที่เขาต้องเดินทางแล้วก็หนีสงครามมาตลอดทำให้เขารู้สึกว่าไม่อยากให้ฝันร้ายเรานั้นเนี่ยมาตกอยู่ที่ลูกหรือครอบครัวเขาเชื่อว่าการที่เรามีการศึกษาเนี่ยจะทำให้เราเจอโลกกว้างนะครับทำให้เราเจอผู้คนผมเกิดที่บ้านแม่จันใต้เป็นบ้านท้ายๆของอำเภอแม่สวยเนาะเป็นชุมชนเล็กๆที่ผมเกิดมาแล้วก็เติบโตในครอบครัวชนเผ่าอาขาเราจะมาอ้างว่าเกิดบนดอยโอ้ยลำบากแล้วเราโชคร้ายแล้วเราไม่ยอมทำอะไรเลยแล้วยอมรับโชคชะตาแบบนั้นเนี่ยมันก็จบตอนเด็กนี่เราเคยรู้สึกว่าเราทำไมโชคร้ายจังที่มาเกิดบนดอยทำไมเราเห็นในหนังสือที่เราเรียนเนี่ยทำไมมีแต่ตึกสวยๆงามๆทำไมมีรถวิ่งเต็มถนนเหมือนกับมีชีวิตที่ดีอะไรเงี้ยคุณพ่อคุณแม่ก็บอกว่าความโชคดีโชคร้ายไม่ได้ดูกันที่เราเกิดที่ไหนเราไม่ได้ว่ากันที่ว่าเราเป็นใครจริงๆแล้วมันอยู่ที่มุมมองของเราที่เราจะคิดว่ามันเลวร้ายถ้าเกิดในครอบครัวที่มีโอกาสอะไรมากมายเลยถ้าเขาไม่สามารถใช้ตรงนั้นได้หรือเขามีแนวคิดที่เป็นลบอยู่ตลอดเวลามันก็เป็นคนโชคร้ายเหมือนกันซึ่งเราก็ไม่ได้บอกว่าคนที่อยู่ที่อื่นเนี่ยไม่โชคดีนะแต่เรากลับรู้สึกว่าสิ่งที่เราเคยรู้สึกว่าเราโชคร้ายเนี่ยมันตอกย้ำเราว่าไม่ใช่Sawadee Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lee Ayu Chuepa. You can call me Lee for short. I was born in indigenous families in the north of Thailand in Chiang Mai province, and very lucky that I was born in this village we call it Majantai, situated on 1,500 meters above sea level, and it is a small village. Normally not really certified as the village in Thailand because we have only 39 families. So normally in Thailand we need to have 50 families to call like a village. Anyway, the communities that I was born and grew up is not really in the area that where we call as many people call rural or like remote area. But I found when I was in university that we have really good privilege that we have almost everything that people in this world are actually fighting for. But today, especially today, I would like to highlight my journey through Akama Coffee, this is where I'm working, and also part of my, I guess, my identity where I'm going to grow from now. And the reason that I want to share about the Akama Coffee because that is the reason and the inspiration behind there. There's living environment, there's education future that I want to talk about. There's also sustainable practices and income. So what is it
talking about success and challenges that I have been come through all along the journey of the Akama coffee. As a person that start the idea of social business, or start from like small families where we could not handle to get a lot of money or a lot of grants to start a business. There's a chance for me to meet many people throughout my experience. And then one of the experience that I have never done in my life is to build one of the business proposal, this is not my it's not my dream, because when I was young I dreamed about to be the social workers, and that's how I committed to the Child's Dream Foundations, where supporting many children in refugee camps and also community in remote area in sub-Mekong regions countries. However, to start with the idea of a social enterprise and becoming the social entrepreneur in Thailand in 2009, it was a great deal, because at that time Thailand still facing to the many problems with political issue, economical crisis. Same to like many countries like US when they hit a hamburger crisis or credit subprime. I decided to come up with this idea with a proposal to submit to the bank, and the banks are always, looking for someone that they can invest, but looking for the high profit margin, of course. But then they found that, social ideas is not something that the banks really looking for. So I didn't really get that much of the supported by the bank, but I used the same idea to pitch with other friends from different countries, and a family from the philanthropic families. They're interested in this idea, and then come to my village to see if that's possible for them to invest for the different idea. At that time, my goal is to work with the farmers, and most of the farmers in my hometown, they deal with a big problem of the generating income, which is it's fair enough that they want to send the children, they want to send their daughter or sons to go to study in higher educations. At that point, so you cannot avoid from the generating sustainable income. So coffee is a big deal for us at that time, because every families they grow coffee, stone fruits, vegetables, and we found that most of the young people that they grow up with better educations, let's say in the school, not just in the village, they're interested in building themselves to the different career that they can go out from the village. They want to become someone that can generate sustainable income, but they don't know what to do with that or what to do with coffee. So we come up with the grants proposals that we ask for investor to support our community-based idea that want to support the farmers to be able to produce better coffee qualities, access to better machineries, better processing plants. And that's how we found that participation in the communities is something really, really important for our goal. And that's I start to meet with the different farmers and bring the people who specialize in coffee, or they have knowledge about coffee, to come up to the village to do cupping, testing, and also give some feedback how could they improve the process for the coffee. More than that, collaboration is something that we also found so important, that we need people from different skill, different industrial. Coffee is something that's commodities in many commodity product in many countries, and really valuable products that can generate a sustainable income for many communities. And most of the communities that produce coffee, they don't drink or they don't enjoy that much, but they're also looking for the sustainable producing. So collaborations from different partners from different parties is very important for that case. So that's one of the privilege for us in Thailand. We have specialty coffee association and also many friends that working in this collaborations. Also, we found that integrations with different crops or fruits in the farm is a key of the sustainability that not only about the environment or nature, but also including the sustainable incomes where coffees can produce only one season, but other crops that integrate into the coffee plantations that generate regular incomes in different seasons that they don't have coffee to sell. Besides that, we also work on a biodiversity project, which is start with the bees, and also we collect the honeys, we ask them to protect the insects and bees from the plantations, and we collect them to make some kind of recipe to sell in our cafe in Chiang Mai, and that's going very well and supporting farmers to see the values, not just about the nature, but also to see the different revenues that they can create, the incomes. So the business models that we help the farmers is through our retail accounts. Is that we have 3 cafes in Chiang Mai right now, and most of the cafes that we have is that we hire the young people from the village to come and help, and most of them they're from the coffee families. So one day they will go back to build more impact for the communities as well. So you can see this if you go to Chiang Mai, you can enjoy that. And also, if you have coffee in this conference, you probably realize that that's quite okay coffee. That's from us. We also have wholesale accounts, of course. That's about 60% of our sustainable incomes from wholesale that we can trade to like different friends. And we have many chefs and people here, our friends helping us to use our coffee as a support our communities. So I think that's really appreciated. We come up with a couple of single origins. We come up with different packages that you can see that in front of the packages for more like represent the farmers who grow the coffee in that package. So that means that we try to not hiding our brand, but we try to highlight the privilege or the pride of the farmers through our brand as well. So let's talk about the current challenges. We have the varieties. We have a bunch of varieties that we grow in Thailand, but normally we just know that there's the Katimo, there's many of them know only like Robusta and Arabica. But from now, we want to go deep down to like different varieties, different species that can produce better fragrance, better quality of coffee for Thai coffee. Also, we deal with the process. We have a long project. We have some other friends here that participate in this project as well. Long project is to experiment the coffee processing, that we help them to make sure that the farmers have enough time to go through the process, but in the same time we have different process that we can introduce to them, which is they don't need to take time for the experiment or study by themselves. So we document all of the experiment, and it's years by years we transfer this knowledge to them to make sure that the qualities will be improved. Disaster, sometimes the frost or the droughts that happen in the country is also affect to that. So we plan a lot on this, growing integrations, agricultural practice, or we plan about to protect the disaster by growing like shade trees, in a coffee farm, that's a big deal that's happened in the north of Thailand, where you want the quality coffee, but sometimes you have only coffee that grow in your farm. Doesn't create any diversity or also outstanding characteristic. So we try to prevent the disaster, but in the same time we try to enhance the character of the coffee as well. So future plans that we are doing is about the young. We see that the young people are coming back to communities more and more these days, but they must have the proper plan and also opportunity for them to be applied. Otherwise, they were just going down to the city or going to overseas to make sure that they will get better incomes from any other career. But we want to encourage them to be also, to come back to protect the land, and also they have the suitable career, which can be coffee farmers, can be coffee entrepreneurs, can be also coffee, producer that's take the whole change, from the cultivation until like finish a cup of coffee. And of course, we also work with a university in UK, for the classification for DNA or genome of coffee. So hopefully, in the long run, we will get the coffee from different varieties, and then you will enjoy, from the same farm, but it's different varieties that you can select. It can be also help other farmers to classify the whole farm to be the unique and also clear single origin. So thank you very much. This is pretty much about me.